joining Markman and Bloodhawk as they take a look at yet another iconic EVO moment with Gandido and Ryan Hart.
All right, what's up, everybody? Today is a fun time. We're going to take a time machine back 14 years. Tekken 5, I almost said Tekken 7. I'm just so used to it. Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection. And we got special guests here. Along here for the interview, we have Mr. Bloodhawk. What's up, Bloodhawk?
Hey, what's up, Mark? I'm glad to be here for this game. A lot of memories tied to this game for me and everybody else on this panel. We're going to get into real quick, but
it's a fun time. It's definitely an interesting time, especially for the Tekken scene. Let's go ahead and introduce our players and kind of frame this. But first off, let's go ahead and have you guys introduce yourself. Gandido, what's up, Gandido?
I'm doing pretty good, Mark. How have you been? It's been a long time since. It's been 11 years since I've been here in Las Vegas, so I'm looking forward to this opportunity. Looking forward to playing Ryan again. It's been a really long time.
Well, welcome back. Ryan Hart, the legend. How are you doing?
I'm great. It's just so amazing to be here, back at an EVO, back in the offline environment, you know, friends, family, all here. It's super special.
You know what? I wanted to frame it for everybody why we're doing this run back, and it was actually a very special, if you think about it. It was one of maybe the only EVO finals that ended the way that it did. So maybe I want to get your perspective. So Ryan, can you tell us in your mind how this went down?
Well, you know, I remember there being a few versions, but at the time, I felt like the pause happened, right? No one knew what was going on. You heard the crowd react. Filthy Rich is like, no! You know, you got the whole thing. But then it's a really sour taste in someone's mouth if a match ends like that. And you can't get a more sour taste than an EVO Grand Finals culminating on a home button. It's terrible, right? So it was a shock. I didn't know what was going on. I was worried that they would think I did something, so I was like, I remember saying like, I haven't got a home button, I haven't got a PS button. But then when they ironed it out, they were about to award me the win. They said, it must be Gandido, so we're gonna just say, hey Ryan, hand raised in victory trophy. And I said, no, we're not gonna end like this. We gotta run it back. And that's when you got the rematch, so yeah.
Understood. And Gandido, is that pretty much how you had the recollection of it?
Somewhat. I mean, obviously, there's a few details missing right there because the main thing is on a PS3, when you turned on the home button on any other controller, there was a huge drawback because let's say that Ryan takes a PS3 pad right now, he turns on the home button. After that home screen disappears, anybody can control it. And the moment that somebody clicks on home again, the other pad's already disabled and nobody can virtually know who it was. So it took me about, this was like, what, 14 years ago? After some encouragement from him, because obviously there was a whole rip thing. It's just like, oh, you pressed it. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to start asking some questions. And we finally narrowed it down to like 2 people. And we now know that it was, who was it that came first? Like Aaron? Aaron? That was him. So shout out to Aaron, wherever it is that you are. Hope you're watching this, and I'll be thinking of you later.
So we got to a point where the Cannon brothers uploaded the replay on YouTube. Yeah. And in the comments, someone said, oh man, that it was Rip. But later on, we found out that it wasn't. But for a long while, that was rumored. It was rumored that, oh, Rip pressed the home button because he had his pad connected from a previous game. But, you know, it turned out it wasn't him. So there were so many different stories, you know?
Yeah, it was basically, it had to be somebody that had a pad and anything because there was no desync option. And it's interesting because, like, this incident shaped, tournament regulations going forward for PS3s because then it's like, okay, everybody report to the desync station afterwards until this becomes a thing.
Yeah, and they didn't have user profiles like the PS4 does, so you can tell who was set to who. You could, like you just said, you couldn't desync the controller like you can on PS4. Like somebody else has to clear out the controller cache and do that.
Exactly. All you needed to do is like you had to actually physically go to another PS3, plug it in. That's it. So they would make a dead station. It was basically a desyncing station, just to avoid that from happening. But I mean, it was a very, very arduous process trying to find out who it was. I'm like, did that help letting it go? I had a barbecue at my place, and some one of my boys brings his girlfriend over, and we're all lit. We're having a great time. This is like maybe 2019, pre-COVID. I'm done flipping burgers, and it's like, oh, by the way, congratulations on your second place at EVO. And you could hear a pin drop because everybody just went like, did this really just happen?
I unfortunately remember a lot of years of people kind of making jokes at your expense about what happened at 2008 EVO, and I'm sure it's a huge sore spot for you. Are you more or less kind of like over it at this point? It's like what happened happened. I know when the pause happened, you had a ton of momentum in that round, and for those that don't know, we're gonna talk more about Tekken 5 DR when it happens, but it's an incredibly momentum-based game, especially for both of the characters that you play. Gandido, you play Devil Jin, Ryan Hart, Kazuya. Like one knockdown, one hell sweep can just start rolling. You start rolling downhill. You start making bad decisions. So like, have you kind of just like made peace with it, or is it still a real sore spot for you?
I mean, depending on who you ask, if you ask Cody, he'll tell you that it's just like, you don't talk about that around Gandido. It's just like, whenever it is that moment has ever been mentioned, he's made it a point to not tag me. And just like, I do name searches on Discord and on Twitter on occasion. And I'll be like, aha, see, I knew it. I've been talking about this. But have I let it go? To be fair, it's like, yeah, but then every now and then you'll get content creators or something that just want to say what they want to say. I'm like, okay, fine, I'm cool with it.
Cool. It's been 14 years, and you guys have obviously been part of the FGC since. I'm still glad that you guys are still playing games. I know Gandido plays a little bit of Grand Blue. Of course, Ryan plays everything. But I wanted to ask you guys, during this time, since 2008, what do you think about the growth of the Tekken scene? Because, back then when we had our Tekken 7 or Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection tournaments, it was like, 200, 300 people. But now we have thousands of people. In this very event, we have over 1,200. What do you guys think about that?
It's hard to hear I couldn't hear the question.
What do you think about?
What do you think about like how the Tekken scene grew from like what it is right now?
Got you. Yeah.
You go ahead. You handle that.
It's incredible. It really is. Like not just EVO, but all the majors around the world. What Tekken Water has done to the community, having dojo events that allow smaller upcoming TOs to have a voice and to be seen and relevant. Like it's amazing. And then Tekken 7, they've made a few 2D adjustments with character choice and system changes, which is really cool because you have a larger player base of players that feel welcome, where they might have felt a little bit alienated in the older Tekkens. You come in, you get faced up against top veteran players, you don't have a chance and so on. But now there are characters that are more fitting for that audience and characters they relate to more. So there, those things.
Now, I think the community just like got an explosion, an insurgent of players in between, like what Ryan just said right now. The Tekken World Tour made things a lot more accessible. There's been so many events, like you've had Rev Major in the Philippines. You've had so many tournaments that have produced so many epic moments. Like when you have the knee and GDCR moments, everything has been extremely welcome. And I entered Tekken 7 at CEO just to go for it, and I got washed pretty fast. It is what it is. I am focusing solely on Grand Blue right now, to be fair. It's like, I'm trying to win this, and that's it. Call it quits. Go home, get the first place trophy, retire on top, and that's all there is to it. But this the amount of players that are right now, and they're like, it's not just, before we used to have, like, when you go to the Chinatown Fair in New York, you had like these super scrubs that could wash most people. It's just like, okay, that's what we have now. It's not even that. It's like 2 or 3 steps beyond that. It's just like, oh, you have legacy skill. It doesn't matter. Hold this Negan. Hold this Zafina. Oh, you played T6. It doesn't matter. Completely different ballgame.
Tekken's very true to the loyalists. Like, it changes a bit, but they keep the core fundamentals there. So if you're coming back from Tekken 1 even, there'll be stuff that's still there. Same command input, same tactics, and stuff like that. And then Tekken World Tour, allowing the veterans to be on board, plus the new demographic coming in. I mean, what an amazing thing to have, like, Pakistan get involved. Would we even know about Pakistan if it wasn't for the Tekken World Tour? Do you know what I mean? So it's just such an amazing thing for revamp the entire scene and community.
Yeah, the representation across all over the world right now is absolutely huge. I'm always looking forward to seeing who else is going to come out of the woodwork, because nobody expected Pakistan when they did, and they're here to stay. And it's not just in Tekken, all other games too. So I'm just curious to see and ride this out as much as I can.
Well, I'm sure all 4 of us could keep talking about Tekken for hours on end, but I'm going to give you guys one last chance to your last thoughts on this exhibition, on Tekken in general, any friendly trash talk you want to do before we get this set going, and then we're going to get set up to actually get you guys playing. So last words from either of you?
It's time to fix the timeline.
Wow, okay, I mean, it's best of 5. Let's do it, bro. Let's do it.
All right, guys, we are going to get started with Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to go right into the match. Hang in there.
How's it go?
Thanks for watching and supporting EVO 2022. Speaking of support, you should support our monitor and headset partner, InZone from Sony, the newest brand in gaming gear providing you top-of-the-line equipment. The InZone M9 and M3 27-inch monitors bring you incredible high-resolution and high dynamic range pictures and reactive experience with 144 Hz and 240 Hz refresh rates, 1 millisecond gray-to-gray response time, variable refresh rate technology, and more. On the audio side, their line of headsets includes the InZone H9, H7, and H3 models featuring 360 spatial sound for gaming. The line offers noise-canceling, wired, and wireless options. With dedicated PC software for both monitors and headsets, the InZone Hub enables personalized settings to your optimization. Sharpen your senses with the brand new InZone products and check them out at sony.net/gaming-gear.
Dash up, back throw though, Mochi got a call for the corner. Oh, the drill! Are you kidding me?
Fun.
Oh my God!
Fun.
Let's go!
That's what I'm talking about!
Fun.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Hi, this is the quiet car. You don't remember me.
Now,
Talk to me.
I'm not the only one doing a job on this train.
enemies
I recognize that guy.
He was in Mexico.
Tequila?
become
When we get off this train, the White Death waits for you with his army of assassins.
allies.
We need to come up with a plan.
Was that a snake?
It would appear so.
Bullet Train, exclusively in theaters. Now playing. Rated R.
All those watching, bear witness! A clash of power and technique! This will be a fierce contest! Who will grasp glory in their hands? Who will eat and who will be eaten? The fateful battle is about to begin! Can you all feel the drama? Their true abilities will be tested! Show me the ultimate fight!
PlayStation Tournaments brings competitive play to all skill levels in the FGC. You can compete for cash prizes, virtual currency, and more. Find your next tournament and sign up at compete.playstation.com.
Unbelievable that we're still playing. Even the fact that we're here now is a miracle. Let's see if Nee can carry the momentum.
Nee, all the confidence and all the training and all the travel.
Here we go.
It comes down to this. Devil Jin versus Kazumi tied up.
Okay, aggressive. Arslan, aggressive. Counter hit.
Maybe too aggressive.
Yeah, counter hit.
And the wall. Into the steel pedal, the follow-up, and the hell sweep.
Oh, the block.
But this time, Arslan Ash ready. And he's going to get the wall.
Okay, the mid. Homing, counter hit again. He's going to get a combo.
That's the
wall
second,
splash.
second big counter hit of the round.
Oh my God, a block. But the wall.
Same
he repositions.
sequence.
It's sidewall. It didn't hurt that bad. Oh man, rage. Both players. Woo! Last opportunity.
It's anybody's match. Someone's going to do it, but right now, the life advantage.
Wow. First round.
It's going to come down.
Last game of this first set.
To who wants it more here.
Ooh. Knee, so close there. Here's a punish. Safe moves. Sidestep. Axe kick. Careful, again. That's 2 punishes.
And look at that. Starting to fight back.
Oh, counter hit. He needed that real bad.
And you know, he's had that several times in the match so far. Here's the follow-up. What's he going to do this time? This time with the steel pedal. It goes for the mid.
Oh, trade. He's lucky he didn't get comboed on that trade.
See, the thing is here right now, if Knee had anything saved in the tank,
my God.
now is the time to set it on fire.
Yeah, he really needs to. No, he's not going to duck.
He's going to have to start hell sweeping. He's going to have to start going low.
Look at the time. Eyes on the clock. Oh, man. Is it really going to come down to this? We need miracles again.
I don't know if my heart can take it, but right now, tournament
Arslan.
point for Arslan Ash.
Is there hope? Is there hope for Knee?
Oh, man, Arslan's looking really good right now.
Yeah.
Especially positioning-wise, if you look at the stage.
Okay, Knee turning it around a little bit. He needs this, but man, already a life lead. Low poke. Oh, big whiff. He gets the flash punch combo.
And again, going for the mid afterwards on Oki. Oh, look at it. He's just harassing him with these down forward ones.
This is crazy. I can't watch. Scraper. Low. Oh, tsunami punish.
Again, with the low, he's about to put him into rage.
Oh,
there
man,
it is.
He's in rage.
This is where it counts.
This is it.
What's going to happen right now? Knee looking for this opportunity.
I'm holding my breath.
Oh! They trade blows.
Oh, man. That was a crazy trade. Arslan cementing his position.
Okay, I guess we're walking around. All right, everybody, we are back. Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection, a throwback match from 14 years ago. Bloodhawk, how are you feeling about this, man? I haven't seen this character select screen in so long.
This is bringing back so many memories for me right now. I'm sure it's doing the same thing for you, for the 2 players in the seats right now. For everybody that's been watching here and at home, I'm sure a lot of you are Tekken 7 babies as it is. A lot of this is going to look really familiar, but there is a lot of weird stuff by today's standards, I would say, by the way the game is played.
I wouldn't say weird, it's cultured. It's something that we grew up with, but I'm excited to see this. It looks like it might be a true rematch from EVO 2008. It is Devil Jin versus Kazuya, 2 of the strongest characters in the game.
Yeah, I would say Devil Jin, I would definitely say top 1 in this game. Heihachi would be number 2. Kazuya, depending on the day, he's top 3. I would say there's a lot of characters that compete for top 3 in that game. There's a lot of very strong characters in the upper half. But this game was Mishima Town.
Oh yeah. If you guys are ready to go, you guys don't have the audio? All right, we'll get the game audio pumping out for you guys, and then we'll get started with the match. But, you know, we were just talking about it. You look at the character select screen, so many familiar faces in Dark Resurrection. That's when Arbor King came back. And I think Dragunov and Lily were also newly included into the roster as well.
Yeah, and if you go back as far as even 5.0, that's when they put in Asuka Kazama, Feng Wei, and Raven. So a bunch of brand new characters in the cast just from Tekken 5 itself.
All right, I can hear the game sound. Looks like we're gonna get ready. Oh my God, the stages from this game. So many memories.
I hope we get at least one Moonlight Wilderness in this set.
Moonlit Wilderness would be a vibe. It's definitely something that's a fan favorite. It looks like we're getting started with it. Here we go, Wild Hair Kazuya, Deviljin with the glowing eyes.
All right, let's go. Game 1 here. This, if you've never played this game, this input reader is incredibly strict. It is very hard to move and like do electrics and stuff on deck. See a missed electric right there from the counter hit back 4. But there's so much I could talk about this game and how weird it is. But you see the electrics on deck from Ryan, the dash jabs for wall carry. There's no bound, there's no spin in this game.
Are you kidding me? Ryan has a PhD in electricity. Definitely old school technical Mishima player. Let's see what else he can do. Nice, goes into hell sweep. This could be the start of something crazy because, you know, once Kazuya gets a hell sweep, they can be 50-50 down all the way.
Yeah, and you have the twin pistons right there. Like I said, a lot. The more Tekken changes, the more it stays the same. So you're gonna see a lot of familiar stuff. The wall standing 2, only Vigilance has that wall standing 2 now.
It's actually insane how much Tekken 7 Deviljin plays like Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection Deviljin.
Yeah.
But they're even on rounds now here. Ryan and Gandido, both players with great execution here.
Oh, get-up kicks in this game are very bad. They're very risky. Even the face-up ones are launch punishable, both the lows and the mids. So doing wake-up attacks are super risky. And that down back 4 from Kazuya, 100% safe in this game. You have to low parry it if you want to punish.
Great option, of course. And he gets it and he goes for it. Trying to get that perfect electric and Godfish loss, unable to do it. But look at this, Gandido taking the sidestep. Uh-oh, the hell sweeps, they're starting to come out.
No, electrics. The wall's right there.
And he closes it. I'm underestimating the amount of damage these wall combo hits do. But look at that, nice and clean. Ryan Hart taking that first game with Kazuya.
And if you do a back dash, like so many little things, if you do a back dash in this game and you let go of back, you have to cancel it with some kind of movement, otherwise you'll be exposed to getting hit. Again.
Okay, he makes up for it, gets blocked, big while standing 2, doesn't get the follow-up.
Yep. Breaks the 1+2 throw. All throws you have to break properly in this game. Even the generics ones, you have to see the 1 or the 2 breaks.
Uh-oh, here we go, the pressure and the wall splat. I forgot he has that in this.
Yeah, all 3 Mishimas, wall splatting 1-1-2s. Oh, the point blank Kazuya down forward 2 safe has a different block animation.
Oh yeah. Let's see what he does. Nice whip punish there from Ryan. Bobbles the combo, but it doesn't matter. Still keeping that pressure going forward. Here comes Gandido.
Oh, runs into electric again. Jab, jet. Can he get the hell sweep? Oh, lost standing 4-4.
It's that second hit, man. Does so much damage. Here we go. Ryan with 2 rounds straight here. Again, this is a race to 3 games. Flash punch combo. We haven't really seen some of the Deviljin bread and butter stuff. What he's really notoriously known for. You make 2 mistakes and you die. Ryan is doing a great job really smothering against Gandido. Oh, he went for it, but not going to get it. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, that down back 4 from Kazuya. Safe in this game.
The fact that he attempts it gets all the respect from me. Are we going to get a different stage? That's what I want to see. Show me the good stuff.
All right, might go for the Kazuya mirror. Gandido did say.
He's thinking about the switch here. Oh, here we go. Acid rain stage, and he takes off the hat. He's trying to put the shine in front of Ryan's eyes. Here we go.
All right, switching to Kazuya. Then you see it.
The thing is, he's stuck with Kazuya if he wants to win this entire set.
Yep.
Let's see what happens.
Okay, you saw the low parry on the down back 4 right away from Ryan. It's not like it is in current games. You're not in that flop state. You have to actually launch them afterward. Running 3. Oh, while standing with 2. Can he
Gets
kill
the
you?
follow-up. Oh,
Just enough damage.
that was sick. I like it. Do it again. Make it close.
Oh, the electric battles are on deck now.
Yeah, he's been so good at getting that. He went for the crouch S3-ender, standing 4 follow-up. And you're going to start seeing that Kazuya pressure stature kick mix-up. He went for the back 1. And that was the back 1 back then.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Tied up on rounds.
Counter hit again, trying to go for the hard stuff. Doesn't break the stone head, so much damage.
Oh, and the follow-up doesn't get it. Keeping the pressure. Gandido fighting back now. Has the wall. Oh, it doesn't matter. Electricity. Ryan Hart, one more round.
One more round for Ryan Hart to take this exhibition.
Hey, man, this game is moving by fast.
Try to remove the asterisk from his EVO win.
Let's see what he does. Can he do it? Here's the pressure. Gandido feeling it. Gets the wall, standing 1-2. This is going to be a ton of damage. Not near the wall. He went for it. He got it.
Went for the reset with the quick
lightning screw
unblockable.
uppercut.
Yep.
That was wild. I can't believe he pulled it off. Here we go. Final round. Game number 3. Looking for that.
Ooh, trade on hell sweeps.
They both had the same idea. Here's a nice punch. Gandido looking to take it, but he drops the combo off axis.
Oh, gets the punish with the low parry. Plus 17 on a low parry on a kick, so he gets the down 4-1-4.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. No, he misses. How does the 4-4 miss? It is not his day. The Tekken gods don't want to give it to him.
Drops the combo.
What are you gonna do? Gets the mid. Oh, the down back 3 takes it. Ryan wins the run back. Gotta give it up for both of these players.
Yeah, tried to do something with the Kaze, bring it back, doing a great showing, but this is like a blast from the past.
Yeah,
man.
definitely a blast from the past. Bloodhawk, it was fun to have you up on here. I enjoy watching old Tekken.
Yep.
They're even playing it as a side tournament here at EVO this year. That was great stuff. You got to give it up again, Gandido and Ryan Hart with the throwback. Anything you want to say to the Tekken fans before we cut to a break?
I mean, we saw some DR right here. Like you said, there's going to be a side tournament for the game at 6 o'clock for Vortex Gallery. At the same time, at 6 o'clock, we're going to get some modern Tekken.